Do you want to know more about model railroad operations? Why don't you stick around and watch this video and see how I do it on my in-scale model railroad, the Sayreville secondary. Hello everyone, Joe from Central Jersey Conrail and in-scale. Welcome back to another operations series. So, after wrapping up scenery over in South Amboy and the Browns Yard, the layout's in a configuration, the room's all cleaned up, and I figured, you know what, let's get back to doing another operations video. So, I'm not going to do the big, long 7-day event. I'm going to space it out over the coming months. This way we can get back to doing it the way we used to do it, and this will give me the opportunity, if you have any questions or comments, to go back and answer all the comments. So today we're going to be running the YJSA-02. So to refresh everyone's memory, the YJSA-02 is a yard job. It operates within the yard limits of Browns Yard, so therefore there's no track warrants or Form Ds required. The YJSA-02 calls out of Browns Yard, but to take the jitney over to Parlin to pick up their locomotive and any cars that need to go back. So today's train that we're going to be working with, we're going to be working with 1980. It's a B23-7. That would be our locomotive. The cars that we're working with today, we're going to be picking up 2 cars over at Sunshine. We're going to be picking up 2 cars over at Capital Steel. We're going to be picking up 1 car over at Middlesex MUA, and we'll be picking up 4 cars over at National Lead. Then we're going to be setting out 2 over at Sunshine. We're going to be dropping 2 over at National Lead, 3 at National Lead, 2 at Capital Steel, 1 at MUA, and then we have 3 cars that will be left on the runaround for the second shift. So this whole second shift thing it's kind of developing out of the op session is that, the operators that have been operating this have been usually getting done in an hour to hour and a half. Then they take a break, and then I have some more cars for them to run at the later point in the op session. So that's where we're getting the first and second shift. So I'm trying to emulate the prototype because Conrail was running a second shift as needed, and that was based upon the plant traffic. Some plants would have extra cars that needed to be moved around within the plant after their first shift. So that's what I'm trying to do, and it seems to be working out really good, and the operators are responding well. So another thing that's come up out of the op session, and it's a little change for you here on this video, is that down past National Lead, I added a short section. It bolts onto the side. It's kind of a temporary thing, and the track sticks out right up to the door frame. And that gives you just a little bit more space to put 2 cars, so you get a total length of 4 cars past National Lead. And that, what we discussed with some of the operators, would help them with their switching. So this is the first time I've just finished up work over the last couple of days. So we're going to test it out and see how it works. And you can see it here for the first time on the video. So crew's heading over to Parlin to get their locomotive. So let me get the camera all set up, and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to be trying this new high angle for everyone to see if they like this better looking down. So the crew's all set. They got the locomotive all fired up and checked out. So we're going to head down to Browns Yard and pick up our cars. All right, conductor's going to get off and protect the crossing. Pick up our conductor, and we'll head on down to Browns Yard. Alright, so we contacted the yard master. He says we're clear to come in the yard at track 1 and pick up our cars, so we're going to head on in. Conductor's going to walk ahead and open the turnouts. Alright, 1980. Pull forward on track 1. Alright, so we're going to couple and connect to our train. Now we're going to go over and we have to air up the brakes. Alright, so our brakes are all aired up. And we're ready to head back down to Parlin and get started working. Alright, so the conductor's going to get off and protect the crossing. We get our conductor, and he's going to ride the back step, and we're going to head on down to the runaround. Alright, so we're down here near Sunshine. So the first moves we're going to make is we're going to get these two cars into Sunshine. We're going to pull the empties out. We're going to stage the empties on the tail here just to give us a little more room to work down here in Sayreville. So let's go ahead and set a handbrake on the black tank car. Then uncouple. 1980, pull forward, clear to turn out for Sunshine. Conductor's on the ground. Brakeman's going to hit the get off and hit the switch stand there. Alright, he's going to open the turnout to Sunshine. 1980, push forward 4 car lengths. Brakeman's on the rear. Switch is line for Sunshine. We'll couple and connect. Release the handbrake on the hopper car inside the facility. And 1980, push forward 4 car lengths. Okay, so we're going to couple and connect. I'm going to release the handbrake on the tank car. 1980. Pull back, clear sunshine. Alright, that's good there. Brakeman's going to move that turnout. Conductor's going to walk over there. 1980, push forward 4 car lengths. One car length of 6 feet. We're going to couple and connect to the train. I'm going to release a handbrake on the tank car. Alright, 1980, push forward 2 car lengths. Alright, we're going to set a handbrake on that hopper car. Uncouple. And we're going to pull forward. We're going to back up, clear the switch for sunshine. Alright, so Brakeman's going to move that turnout for us. We're going to push forward into the facility. Conductor's going to ride on the rear. 1980, turnout's lined for sunshine. Push forward to my mark. Good. Do delayed uncoupling here. So we are going to set the handbrake on that tank car. We'll uncouple. Now we're going to back up, spot that hopper inside the unloading building. we'll set a handbrake. Uncouple. Alright. Conductor's going to get on the locomotive. 1980 back out clear of Sunshine. Now we're going to come down here and pick up these 2 cars and stick them in here. Now, if you look down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 gondolas, push them right up next to the crossing, keeping the crossing clear, and leave them there. And my goal is to get my locomotive here, because these 3 cars and the black tank car go down to MUA and National Lead, and we're going to hit the facing points that way. So that's how we're going to move our train. Couple up. And we'll release the handbrake. Okay, so start moving our train now. Alright, so now we're in position. Brakeman's going to operate the turnout for MUA. And we're going to go ahead and make our movements in there. 1980, push back 3 car lengths. Turnout's line for MUA, conductor's on the rear. Because this is on... No, it actually made up. Alright. In the past I've had issues with that coupling on the curve, but it did good this time. So we're going to couple and connect. We're going to release our handbrake. Now we're going to pull this car out and we'll put it down on the tail here. Alright, 1980, push back 3 car lengths. Good right there. So we're going to set the handbrake on that last car. Uncouple. And we're going to pull forward. Breaker's going to open the turnout for MUA. And 1980 back up 3 car lengths. And we got to get it spotted right here. I'll pull forward a little bit. I missed my mark. Right there. Alright, we're going to set our handbrake. Okay, so now our work's done in MUA. We're going to pull forward and start working national lead over here. What I have to do first is pull the 2 cars out on track 1 and get them out of the way. So what's happening here is all inbounds are going on track 1 and all empties are going on track 2. Alright, so we're going to couple and connect. Release the handbrakes on both cars. I'll pull forward. I want these 2 cars over here on this spot here. Alright, conductor's going to close that turnout. Brakeman's going to ride the rear. 1980, push back 3 car lengths. Alright, so we got to do couple and connect. And release the handbrake on the black tank car. And we're going to push back. Alright, we'll leave it right there. Set the handbrake on the hopper car. Uncouple. Pull forward. So just looking at my switch list, the setouts for national lead. Get a text. These 2 are going to the loading rack. This guy's going in on track 1. So Just want to verify so I don't make these movements where I mess it up. So, conductor's going to open the turnout. Brakeman's going to ride the rear. And 1980, push back. Line for national lead, brakeman's on the rear, to my mark. One 1980, half a car length. It's good right there. So we're going to set the handbrake on the tank car. We're going to uncouple. We're going to pull forward. Now you get these two tanks out of this loading rack here and put them over out of the way. Alright, 1980, back up 2 car lengths. Okay. We're going to couple and connect. We're going to release handbrakes on both tank cars. Also, another important thing is when the brakeman's down here releasing handbrakes, he's also checking to make sure there's nothing hanging off the loading rack still connected. Alright, 1980, pull forward, clear national lead. Brakeman's riding on the rear. One more car length, 1980. That's good. The brake's going to get down. We're going to line the turnout for the main. 1980. Turnout's line for the main. Brakeman's on the rear. Back up 3 car lengths. Alright, so we're going to couple and connect, release the handbrake, and we're going to push back. So I don't know if you can see down here, this is the little tail section, still work in progress. I got a nail here to keep everything rolling off. I want to put some plexiglass on so stuff doesn't get knocked off during the session. But we're just testing it out this time, so this is what's going to happen. Going to push back. That obviously wasn't coupled on. So we're going to set a handbrake. And we're going to uncouple. Right here. And we're going to pull forward. What we essentially have done now, by giving us that extra 2 car lengths, that allows us to put all the cars on this end down here out of the way. And now that opens up Once I get those two tank cars out of there, the main will be open for me to do my runaround and work Continental steel with these gondolas down here. It'll also facilitate me moving these cars out of sunshine so the train will be in the right order. So, just giving us 8.5 more inches here has made this switch so much better. Alright, so let's get the movements done. Okay, so 1980. Turnouts line for number 1 National Lead. Brakeman's on the rear. Push back 5 car lengths. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the handbrakes on 2 cars. And we're going to uncouple. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down and grab them 2 gondolas and put them at the front end of the runaround here. We're going to back through, pick these 2 cars up and put them over here. Then I'm going to run around the train. Now I'll pull these 2 cars and put them on the main. Then I'll put my gondolas in the position for working. Then we're going to reassemble the train. We'll be ready to go back to the yard. So let's watch how it's done. And to facilitate this move, I'm leaving the switch at National Lead open because we're going to borrow some space in National Lead. Brakeman's going to go get this turnout. Conductor's going to get this turnout. While the brakeman's riding with the train, or the conductor's riding with the train, the brakeman's going to line and lock the turnout for sunshine. And brakeman's going to go ahead and line and lock the turnout for National Lead because we're done in there. Couple on our train, release the handbrakes, and we're just going to push it through. Couple and connect. Release the handbrake and push back. There we go. We'll couple and connect. And we'll leave these 2 cars right here. Uncouple. Right here. pull forward. I'm going to work capital steel right here. Brakeman's going to open this turnout. Alright, 1980. Turnout's line for capital steel. Conductors on the rear. Push back 3 car lengths. Not going to clear the fouling point. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to take these down, drop them on the main. Shoot. Alright, conductor's going to take the crossing, brakeman's going to hit the switch stand. So we're going to set a handbrake. Uncouple. The brakeman did all that work. Conductor was on the front of the locomotive from protecting the crossing. So he's going to take that switch stand. Operate the switch stand. 1980. Turnout's line for the runaround. Conductor's on the rear. Back up into back up to my mark. Alright, conductor's going to open that switch to continental steel. 1980. Turnout's line for continental steel. Conductor's on the rear. Push back 4 car lengths. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to close the line and lock these turnouts for the main. Put them in their normal positions. We're going to go run down, pick these cars up, rejoin our train, and then we'll be ready for our paperwork. Conductor, Brake man, we got to line lock the turnouts. They're both going to come over here. 1980, push back 1 car length. There we go, we're coupled on. So we'll couple and connect. Gotta release a handbrake all the way back here, I believe. No, back here. Alright. Take a break and get caught up on our paperwork. Okay. So checked our work order, our switch list. Everything's done with the exception of 3 cars that are still over in Brown's Yard. So we got to get those done. But what I need to do first, I need to get my car cards in order. Got the car cards. So, 2 cars for Sunshine. We did that work. Two cars for Capital Steel. We did that work. Middlesex MUA. We did that work. And then the 3 cars that drop off at National Lead. And we picked up 4. So we did all that work. So now my car cards in order. Bundle them back together. And let's do our air test. Run the train back to Brown's. Drop it on track 1 for the yard crew. We'll pick up our 3 cars and spot them on the runaround. And we'll be ready to go off duty. So far, having that extra 8 inches to give you 2 more car lengths makes a lot of difference down there. It's a total different switch now. So much more simpler and easier, but still a little difficult and challenging. So very happy right now. So let's get the work finished up. Okay, so we got our train reassembled. We're ready to do our air brake test. We have 9 cars. And we're going to go ahead and charge the train line. Alright, so we charge our train line, we're at 90 PSI. So we're going to go ahead and 1980, give me set. Hey, we got a leaker somewhere. Alright, crew's going to walk the train. Alright, so the crew walked the train. We aired up the pressure. Can't find what the problem is. So we're going to go ahead and give it another set. 1980. Give me a set. There we go. Good set. Now we're going to walk the train. Inspect. Alright, crews walk the... they confirm the pressure at the end of the train lines at 66 for the gauge. We visually inspect all the cars, so they're going to walk down and inspect to make sure all the brake shoes are set. Okay, 1980. Give me a release. Brakes released. They're going to inspect. Alright, all the brake shoes are released and the test is successful, so we're all set, ready to head back to Brown's. Alright, conductor's going to get off. Going to pop a flare. Protect the crossing. Conductor's going to jump on. And we'll head on out. Alright, so Brown's Yard Masters gave us clearance to come into the yard, so we're going to go ahead and put it on track 1. These are the 3 cars we need to take with us for the second shift. So we're going to come down, hit the crossover, pick it up and go. I'm going to drop the car cards that I brought with us on track 1. I'll pick up our ones on track 2, these 3 cars, bundle them back together, take with us. Alright, so we got our cars on the runaround. We're going to set handbrakes, 3 of them. Director's going to do that while the brakeman goes and shut lines and watch the turnout. Alright, we're going to uncouple. Alright, so there you go. Very successful, very enjoyable. I had a good time doing it. Only did it about an hour and a half on my watch, so that was about 5 to 6 hours on the fast clock, so not too bad. We got everything all set up. The cars are on track 1 for the yard crew. We got our off-spot cars over on the runaround for the second shift. And what will happen is when I feel like it over the next couple weeks before the next rotation in the cycle, what I'll do is I'll just come down and move those 3 cars around and then take the empties that need to go outbound out of those spots and put them on the run around in an off spot. So this way they're all down here on the same cycle, so that next time we run, we just have extra cars to pick up. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. Overall, I mean, everything was running super good. We dialed in a lot of little hiccups down here with switch points and fouling points and all that stuff. And then we came in and we added scenery, and it's now all new different problems. So working through it, I think I got it all pretty much done. Maybe about one more set of points is giving me a little trouble. I got to work on it now a little more. I guess when you add ballast and everything around it, it just shifts, and I don't know. It's just the ongoing process, and overall, everything's looking really good. Also, yeah, running NOPs with scenery is it's a lot different. I hope you all like that high camera angle. I gave that a shot. That was a recommendation off a couple older videos. All right, so that's all I have for you this time. So make sure to tune in next month when we run the SA-39 down the Ciba-Geigy and Toms River. If you're seeing this video for the first time, you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel so you can see more of our content. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.